Every Saturday night's New Year's Eve, and every New Year's Eve's payday. All the cowboys are kings and the ladies are queens. We appreciate you joining us this morning. If you're here on Cecil Street, the main street of Waynoka, this particular main street, you will be involved in the rodeo parade in just a few moments. They are positioning over by the lot to our east and to our north, and they'll be coming by you heading west, turning at Rick George's corner, or the Snake Hunt corner as you prefer. Big night tonight, Rodeo Arena, 8 o'clock. Rodeo Queen will be in this parade. She'll be turning her steed from out of the night into the light to start the final edition of this year's 89th annual Cimarron River Stampede. If you have friends or relatives somewhere in the world that can't be here to watch this, tell them to go to KALVradio.com and they'll be able to watch the proceedings live, and then we will archive it on Facebook and on YouTube, so you should be able to enjoy it again and again if you wish. If you want to be in the parade, you better hurry and get there, because it's about to become a real parade. Great attendance last night at the rodeo, and it certainly helps today that what would normally be 103 degrees is a very balmy early 90s, almost wonderful, and not a traditional northwest Oklahoma breeze, which anything under 45 miles an hour in northwest Oklahoma is just a breeze. We want to thank the Snake Hunt Committee for loaning us this great sound system. And we want to thank you for joining us in downtown Waynoka this morning. Unbelievably, school is starting and Christmas is in 2 weeks. That's the way your life is going. All of the railroad sports action, or most of it, will be heard and seen on KALVradio.com.
There you are.
Waynoka has its own channel now for KALV. It's 97.1. FM in Alva is 99.5. And if you happen to still have an AM radio, cherish that baby and turn it to 1430 for stereo AM. An absolute dinosaur. Cade Kennedy with the controls today. The Freedom Rodeo coming up next weekend. Actually, there are like 12 rodeos a weekend, seriously, within 100 miles of here. So it is rodeo season. Went late last night, had tremendous, they went late with the slack. They didn't keep you in the stands for forever with the slack, but you were certainly welcome to join. Lots and lots of energy. You know, there are sports that are diminishing, no doubt about it. Rodeo is not one of those. It is increasing all across the country. see you. At the end of the month, we will relish the all-school reunion. If you haven't signed up for it, I know that they extended the registration through August the 10th. Get that done and enjoy. It's been a while. You might remember we had this COVID thing, and that seemed to change everybody's lives in every direction. All school reunion here in Waynoka at the end of the month. Lots of festivities. God has smiled on us in so many ways this particular year. I mean, he always does, but we have received the third highest amount of rainfall for the June-July period of time since they started keeping track of it in 1870-something, I don't know. In 1885, they set the bar at somewhere around 25 inches. We had 22-point-something inches. So usually this time of the year in northwest Oklahoma, the colors are earth tones, different shades of brown and gray. But with the moisture we've had, we even got a little bit of rain last night, just enough to dot my pickup, but, you know, we count it all up here. The amount of rain that we've had, everything's still got a little bit of green in it. And with all of that, the farmers were able to get all or most of the wheat out of the field. Some of the guys that farm a lot of acres were spread out over almost 30 days, being able to combine and then being off a few days because of moisture and then back in the field and so on. But they got most of it out, or most all of the wheat out. You are part of the 89th annual Cimarron River Stampede Rodeo and the Rodeo Parade, which is set to begin momentarily.
Hopefully your tent doesn't collapse on you.
All we need is duct tape. Rodeo last edition slated for 8 o'clock tonight. Dance after the rodeo, and that will last until the sun comes up. There's only one, right? Trevor Baird represented the rodeo on the radio station with me last week to talk about all of the events and to thank all of the people. I mean, it takes a village. Everybody has a job or two or three, and it takes a village to put this kind of a thing together. You know, rodeo is a lot different than a lot of sports, and one of the differences is the rodeo arena sits there pretty much all year. without being used, and then it's got to be brought up to speed 2 or 3 weeks before the rodeo, and that takes some doing. Either last year or the year before last, I may have the events slightly skewed. I was coming back into town at 11 o'clock at night and wanted to look. The rodeo was going to start the next night, and I wanted to look for what I thought would be a good camera location. So instead of going through town and out to the farm, I went out to the rodeo arena to take a look at 11:15 at night, and Anna Maria and a couple of other ladies were painting fences because most everybody has a full-time gig that takes up the day, and then most everybody has kids or relatives that are participating in some sport or another. So you can't just go do your volunteer work at your leisure. So 11:15 at night looked like a good time to paint a fence. So they did, and it looks good. It's obviously a 3 or 4 year paint job. So they're grouping up over in the area where we used to have the rattlesnake hunt, weighing and measuring. The lot over here to our east and to our north. And they'll be coming toward you in just a little bit. I hear some activity. I don't know if it's official. There's either a fire or the parade is starting. Let's go with the parade is starting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 89th annual Cimarron River Stampede Rodeo in Waynoka, Oklahoma. How in the world are you?
Should be in order, except for the Elks Rodeo.
What? First responders here.
First responders.
And do we have names of clowns?
You don't know. I can't remember the name of the clown.
Are they on the fire truck?
On the fire truck.
Give them a hand as they come by you. Welcome our first responders. You can't have enough candy, so grab it all. Thanks to our bullfighter for saving lives night after night after night. Hi, Teach. Welcome, everybody. Thank your first responders, your Woods County first responders, and that all-knowing truck in memory of Richard Bradford. The Waynoka EMS. More first responder candy. You can't have too much candy. Carrying the flag and the CRSR flag, crowned this weekend, the sisters. First time, 4 sisters back-to-back, queen and princess. Our 25 queen is Alicia, and our princess is Jaylee Morgan. Alicia Weigel and Jaylee Morgan as the colors pass.
Mr. Neil Goucher's getting oldest cowboy.
You will recognize Neil Goucher's 1960 Chevrolet. What's their position? Their king and queen, something. Neil and Mary Lou Johnson Goucher driving a 1964. No, Mary Lou was the 1964 queen.
Ambassadors?
And this is a 1960 four-door Chevy hardtop. Mary Lou got married in 1965, and they're still kind of deciding whether or not to keep it together. The oldest cowboy here today, Neil Goucher. Neil Goucher, the oldest cowboy. Clear the track. Clear the track. Here we go. Where are these guys from? Do we know?
Woodward Shriners.
The Woodward Shiners giving you all you can handle with the Shiner mobiles. Bring them here, Royce. Ride them hard, ride them hard. Do not do this at home. These are trained more or less. Woodward Shiners, bringing you the colors and bringing them hard and fast. And just in case one of them crashes, here comes the emergency Shiner mobile. Always got to have an emergency backup in case one of the guys with the fizzes out. We got a new unit ready to go at any moment. If you're with us on KALVradio.com all across the world, this is the 89th annual Cimarron River Stampede Parade in Waynoka, Oklahoma. We welcome you here. Ben Buckland here, inviting you to join us any day on KALV Radio. Waynoka has their own channel, 97.1. Leanne Meek, Rodeo Queen honoree. Rodeo Queen in 1971. Not a day older is she looking, not one day. What's that say?
Crown line.
What?
Crown line. Crown line truck beds.
Crown line on hand. Your Crown line dealer, and the display all the way from Longdale, Oklahoma. It is Miss Waynoka. Miss Waynoka is Shay Wilson. You'll see Shay and Little Miss Waynoka on the digital billboard in Alva, riding in that beautiful, beautiful Ford Mustang. Mackie Litzenberger, the junior Miss Waynoka. Now you can imagine the work that went in on this. I want to tell you too that these guys, their motto is, by their coach, from their coach or coaches, Inman and Seeger, these guys, all they do is win. A perfect record. The 12 and unders, and they are undefeated. Give us that number one in the camera, boys. Give us that number one in the camera right here. Undefeated league champions. Nobody does it better. Just a word from one of the coaches. You guys be nice. These great John Deeres on display.
Barnes tractor with Lichtenberg Construction.
The first tractor that you see is the tractor of Vernon Barnes. The legacy of Vernon Barnes carries on. His grandkids on the tractor, pulling the future of Lichtenberg Construction. We honor today Mr. Vernon Barnes, who did so much for this community and so incredibly much for this rodeo. This was the fastest production car in the world when it came out. The Dodge that's in front of you now.
That red Ford is Mary Decker.
Roll me through there and try to find these, will you?
Mary Decker's is
Larry Decker in the red Ford truck, flying the colors of the United States of America.
it's Jeannie and Dwayne's car.
What?
Jeannie and Dwayne Decker's car. They remodeled it for the birthday. The Ford.
The pickups?
Jeannie and Dwayne Decker.
Jeannie and Dwayne Decker did the remodel on the beautiful Ford vehicle.
And what number was the first one?
Bringing a little smoke to you here. Get the wheels up off of the ground.
That's 14.
That is the Inman Mobile, a 1986 GMC 4x4, going through its paces. The Webb family, Ryan Cowling, Carter Keaton Lakin in the golf cart there, bringing you even more candy. You can't get too much candy. Tex Nicholson. Tex Nicholson in the big wave now. Jackson Ross.
That's on the flight of the little motorcycle.
The little motorcycle brigade.
And John.
John Nicholson. Oh, that would be a representative of Autumn Nicholson.
Bodie Bradford and Uncle Joe.
Bodie Bradford and Uncle Joe in brute force. Bodie.
So we got Navia,
Navia Lavero
Nicole,
on the bike. Nicole on the blue Huffy.
and JL.
J.L. Lavero on the teal Huffy.
Got it. So this is our medicine.
Medicine River Rodeo. Rodeo bullfighters. Saving lives every day, every night.
I got it. This is in memory of Vernon Barnes.
You see the horse with the shaps that's being led by Trevor Baird, your rodeo chairman.
Yeah, that's correct.
What's his name? That is the horse of Vernon Barnes, who we
Dedicated our rodeo.
honor today and dedicate our rodeo to. One time, put your hands together for the memory of a great, great ambassador of this community, Vernon Barnes.
Cimarron River Stampede Rodeo Committee.
The Cimarron River Stampede Rodeo Committee.
Carrying the banners of our sponsors.
Carrying the banners of the sponsors. It takes a lot of time and a lot of money to put this baby on.
And then this is the Elks Rodeo Committee.
Elks Rodeo Woodward. Elks Rodeo Committee, Woodward, Oklahoma. Wade, Colt, Kelly, Neil, and Steve. Give a wave, the Woodward Elks Rodeo PRCA at its finest.
So then we have Morris Litzenberger and Paisley Inman.
Morris Litzenberger and Paisley Inman.
That concludes us.
Signifies the sun going down on this parade in Waynoka, Oklahoma, to celebrate the 89th annual Cimarron River Stampede Rodeo. 8 o'clock this evening, out of the night into the light come the dignitaries with the flags, and it all starts again this evening. A tremendous show last night, a great opening the night before. What's the announcer's name?
It's Wyatt Joyner.
Our thanks to Wyatt Joyner, one of the great rodeo announcers of our times. Thank you for the work he does behind the scenes and out front. Wyatt Joyner, to me, this is an editorial comment here. There's nothing prettier than the sound of a good rodeo announcer or the sound of a good auctioneer. And Wyatt Joyner is a good rodeo announcer. Get ready for a good show tonight. Our thanks to all of you in the community who helped put this parade and the entire event on. Thank you for joining us on KALVradio.com all around the world. Thank all of the people here in the Waynoka community, because it takes a village, no doubt about it. Enjoy your time here in Waynoka, Oklahoma. We love you for being here. We appreciate you being here and hope that you will meet all of the folks, or most of them, that live and work and play and raise kids in and around Waynoka, Oklahoma. So for today, for all of the committee and the staff, our thanks to Mark Carson for decorating the various winners.
And then the breakfast is over there.
The what?
Main Street having breakfast.
It's on now?
Is it over?
Okay. Anything before I sign it off?
No, sign it off.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you this evening at the rodeo grounds. On behalf of KALV and all of us, Ben Buckland and Cade Kennedy, have a good day in Northwest Oklahoma.